What's up? So I'm very excited to make this video. So I'm always looking at the markets, trying to figure out more ways to grow the portfolio and make more money and make more passive income. So lately I figured out a plan, which is the plan that I'm going to be using to continue growing the wealth. So I'm going to be explaining that to you guys in this video. So this is going to be a video full of value. Okay, hope you get something out of this. So I'm going to explain to you my investing strategy that I'm going to use from now on. So you can take advantage of it if it makes sense to you and you like it as well. So I have a trading system. It's called The One Trading, and I use this system to day trade for me on a daily basis and make me passive income. You know, I withdraw money from my trading accounts every month. Whenever I see substantial profits, you know, I withdraw and I use that money to pay my bills and pay expenses or to reinvest it. But as an investor, you also have your long-term holding portfolio, you know, things that you hold on to for the long term. So in this strategy that I'm going to explain to you that I'm going to be using, I'm going to implement these two strategies. So the growth strategy, which is the long-term holds, and the income strategy, which is what I'm using, trading for passive income. So how I'm going to implement these two investment growth strategies is I'm going to invest the majority of my capital, the money that I have. I'm going to invest it into the things that I believe have a long-term potential. For example, that could be stocks, Bitcoin, gold, whatever. Let's use Bitcoin for an example, since they're coming out with a lot of new programs lately. I'm gonna change lanes here, driving on the highway. So they're coming out with a lot of new programs lately for Bitcoin where you could borrow money off of your Bitcoin. They also have this for stocks and other investment vehicles as well. But so I'm going to be using it for Bitcoin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy as much Bitcoin as I can. I'm going to take out a loan on it. I'm going to have to read over the terms and conditions and make sure how much. But what I'm thinking right now is, if everything makes sense, is I'm going to take out a loan for 50% of my total of the total Bitcoin value that I buy. So that way I can keep the Bitcoin and it can grow for the next, keep it in there till, Bitcoin is money, and you can go to Walmart and buy eggs with Bitcoin. So, you don't have to sell it. You don't have to pay taxes on the profits when you sell it. You keep it, you borrow on it. I know a lot of people have made videos about this, but I'm actually giving you the strategy that I'm going to be using that I came up with. So take out a loan on my Bitcoin. That way I keep my Bitcoin for the growth of the portfolio. And with that loan, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it to my trading system, The One Trading. So because The One Trading averages about 10% monthly ROI, if as long as the system keeps performing as it has for the past 5-6 years, it will generate me about 10% monthly ROI. So I'll be able to easily pay the loan off and have 90% extra profits, to pay the loan back even faster and to use for whatever else I want. So that's what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be implementing and joining together both growth strategy and income strategies together like that. I'm going to buy the Bitcoin, take out a loan on it. That way I keep the Bitcoin for the growth, and then I'll just pay back the loan by investing that loan into my trading system, The One Trading, which is all automated, which should generate a lot more than the monthly payment for that loan, so that I can pay back the loan faster and at the same time have extra passive income every month. So that's my plan. You could implement this plan yourself, use it for your own type of strategy, invest in whatever you want, take out a loan on it, and then earn the income another way, whatever way you think is best. Maybe you invest into real estate, maybe you want to invest into dividend paying ETFs or something like that. There's many ways to do it. But yeah, hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. It really helps me out. It really helps the channel out. And yeah, if you're interested in joining the One Trading and earning passive income by taking advantage of our automated trading system, check out the links down below in the description. That's all for this video. Catch you guys in the next one. As always, peace.